God bless everyone. God is with us. It is October 28th, 2025. Thank God for this living life. Thank God for all you guys. Thank God for all of us being here at one time. Quack, quack. We're all here for a reason. Crazy as you want me to be. Hello, Euphoria. Good morning. Yeah. We're coming on a little later these days. Somewhere between 8 a.m. and like 8:30 a.m. because simply the sun is coming up later. Hello, Yacker, Yicker. Hello, Chewy. Yeah. I cannot comment on your short vids anymore. No. Why would I block you? Yeah. Yeah, I hardly block anybody. And I haven't blocked anybody in like months. Yeah. I don't know why. Maybe the app needs restarted or re-updated. Or maybe you have to delete it and re-download it. Yeah, I mean, I can check. I can check. Yeah, YouTube gives me a bunch of problems all the time, though. So, like, yeah, I mean, YouTube gives me problems basically every day. So, and so does all the social media platforms. It doesn't matter if I have a new phone or because I've used multiple phones throughout the last years. Every one of them it doesn't work how it's supposed to. Yeah. So I'm sorry about that. English? Yeah, if you know it. Yeah, I actually had a hemorrhoid, the worst one of my life recently. And that just shows how everything's connected. Everything's synchronized. We are meant here. The reason why we're living is to choose righteousness. Other people are not choosing this. Other people are acting ignorant. Yeah. Life is beautiful. Let's get this. Did I escape from the mental hospital? Hello, Mary, Oshia. Maybe I'm trying to look crazy, Jeffrey. Yeah, I would check your comments though. I don't remember the last time I seen one of your comments, to be honest. Euphoria. How many miles I'm going for today? I'll probably go up between 15,000 steps and 20,000 steps. Hello, Strawberry. This is Lennon. Crazy is just a character most can't maintain. He sounds boring. Hello, Matthew. Okay, well, okay, I'll check the email, or else I don't know why that is. It's weird. Thank you, Muscle. Thank you, Westside. God bless you all. A lot of people read the Bible, but they don't actually put it to life experiences. So some people aren't really living it. Okay? We could say most people aren't living it because we can see from the state of the world. So God is actually always testing us with these life lessons. Yeah, you can read the Bible and follow the teachings, but actually implementing them and doing them is something completely different. Going through the actual experience. Yeah. And we must be thankful at all times because we're alive. Okay? If you simply don't like your life, such as a job or even a relationship that you don't like, the good thing is you don't have to be in it anymore. There's no sense to fight and argue and have to deal with someone's nonsense. Okay? That is your body and God telling you, get away from this. Get away from this. Okay? We don't have to deal with things that we don't like. Okay? We can still have compassion and love for these things and people, but they're no longer serving us. This life is meant to be happy and enjoyed. Not everyone's going to go do this. It's up to you to do this. So if you don't like your job or some people in your life, that's great. You don't have to be around them anymore. Homeless people? Well, you shouldn't judge a homeless person because everybody has wisdom for you. Everybody is living through God. Everybody's the living life of him. So, judging one person you're really judging yourself. It doesn't matter what judgment you put on a homeless person, because it's in your head. You're the one making a judgment. You're sticking with it. It's stuck with you. They don't think that. It doesn't affect them. Yeah, dude, tube. Yeah. Matthew Wingsington. Well, you're in the situation right now. And what I was going to say a second ago, God is living life. We are stepping into his presence because the presence is a living thing. Okay? And when we step into the right now, then we have God's grace. We have no problems. There can be challenges, but they're more so possibilities. They're fun. All the suffering washes away once we step into the presence. Okay? So once we feel love and choose love, then everything starts to make sense. We start to love our life and everything around it. Simply because we made the choices, and then we're feeling the love inside of us. So, God is right now. Okay? It's an emptying of the mind. It is a blank mind. And then since your mind is blank, you're not paying attention to it. It's not weighing you down. And now you're paying attention to the life that you are. You're actually feeling it. And this is what we're trying to get to. Is an end of the mind and feeling the life. There's nothing outside of this. And there's nothing better. Because I'm already living my life. Yeah. And I feel love, the outlier. Yeah. I don't love myself. That's just an idea. I feel the love outspurting from my body. Okay? Loving yourself is just an idea. Okay? It's not really real. It's something you create. And that's just a projection from your own head. You don't know if I'm taking care of myself or not. And simply you don't know nothing about me. Yeah. And your taking care could mean something completely different in your mind than everybody else's mind. And I don't claim to love myself. I said I feel love. I don't really think at all. Hello, Euphoria. Shalman. Well, maybe we can do an interview finding Gnosis. Yeah. You can email me or comment on a video. Hello, breadwinner. It's a pleasure that you asked me that. I judge a book by its cover even though you know it's wrong. Yeah, you know it's wrong, slow burn. And I know you've been in here before. Because your intuition tells you it's wrong. You already know. Yeah. The truth is, we are already home. We're in God's home. Okay? Life is beautiful. You have to see the beauty now. You have to find him now. Because this is the end. Then you don't search anymore. And his love, when you feel the love inside, it's your guide. It's your compass. People say I'm this, I'm that. Doesn't matter. All I really am, beyond the homeless and the drugs, what people say, even the positive things. I'm just the fabric of life, living life. And what is living life? First of all, it's everything. It's the feel of life. You are really the feel of life. It's its own entity. And it's beyond the mind. It has nothing to do with the mind. Hey. Hello. Here, look, we got some doggies. I fed the chickens earlier, so there you go. It's all right. Hello, Canada, strawberry. Just being here, without me even saying anything, Elash, Omo, you're getting this instilled in you. Because I come not from the mind, I speak from the heart. It's a stillness. You could say, I'm in control. God is working through me. He's working through everything you see, but you're just not alert enough. He's in everybody, and we're all trying to get here. Peace to the dogs. Yeah. Who let the dogs out? Who? Felix, King. But we're all trying to get to this love inside of us. And then our whole outside world becomes lovely. Because that's all it's made of. Most people don't know this, or it's unknowingly. Because the only thing to feel is love. It's simply naturally radiating out of you. And this love is actual God himself. You know this by feeling him. And all of life has the same feel. So when you feel it inside of you, you feel it, you feel the whole universe. The whole universe only exists because of you. You wouldn't know it exists. But what is knowing it? You can think about it. You can read a book. That's knowledge. You may think that you're the universe. But when you feel it, that's when you actually know it. Okay? It's just your fundamental being. And all I am is a guide. Everybody you see is simply a guide. Even animals. Even the sun and the wind, because you can actually feel them. Okay? What is the wind? You could give me a descriptive. You could label it, but it's actually something you feel. Same with the sun rays. Hello, Roshan. I'm going to read some of the comments in 1 minute. If you could sit in the sun and just feel the sun, because that's how you know, and just quiet your mind, have nothing on your mind, but be absorbed in the feeling of feeling it, then you'll know everything. Then you'll know God. The salary of an electrician, like $100K. Listen, if you start your own businesses, you basically become rich. Yeah. A trip to Agartha? Yeah, I wouldn't mind going. Tiger Bay. I've already gave up women. License sloth. Lyle sloth. It's actually happened at 21 years old. I'm not going to go to the backstory, but I felt so happy. I've always been happy. But this was the peak of my happiness. I was drawing, making music from scratch, getting ready to do MMA. I was writing books and writing jokes to get ready to do comedy. I was so happy. I still didn't know God, what he really was. But I was so in happiness, I didn't even think about woman. It's already there for everybody. You're just glued to a thought of women or men. Once you feel happiness inside of you, you don't need to do anything. Your whole world is happy. And at this time, I didn't even think about sex. There was no lust or craving. All lust and craving is in the mind. Hello, Jeremy. It's nice to see you again. And I don't know what happened last night. I'm sorry about that. I know Matt the Visionary glitched out. He did tell me that because I am in contact with him. But yeah, you could send me an email or post. Why are women even here? It's not about women. It's just about your spirit. Yeah, it's not about male or female. Because you're this energy, this love. You need to change that to why are me even here for then. Yeah. Said totally broski. Yeah. It's not okay, it's not giving up women, you know, we're not going into detail with most of the stuff I say, but for your matter and clarification, it's you can still have sex, okay? But you're not addicted. You're not even thinking about it. Once you come to this meditativeness, or you can say God's love, you already feel the peak of reality. You already feel the epitome of life. No matter what you do, you're taking this feel inside of you with you. It's beyond it's when you stop thinking, or when you're completely aware of your thinking and still feel this. And it doesn't matter what you do. I could go do some crazy drug. If I still feel the love in me, then nothing has happened. Okay? So it doesn't matter what you do. It matters how you're feeling on the inside. So I'm not saying that the sex thing, again, it's just a thought, first of all. And there's nothing wrong with it. I know a lot of people like sex. They want to hear about it. Woo! Okay? Again, it's always coming from a thought. 99% of the time. And you can still have sex, but get enlightenment first. Find the love inside of you. You simply won't care to have sex. And if you do, you're already feeling the love inside of you, which is the greatest. So you'll carry it over with sex. What sex is becoming to most people is just an addiction. Okay? They want something. They want to feel something. You're already feeling it. Okay? It sounds like a letdown to the mind. And that's so be. And so be it. But the feeling of love and what you're trying to feel from sex is calmness. That's why you feel it inside of you. The sex is actually already inside of you. And it's the greatest feeling ever. Yeah. Again, there's nothing really outside of you. It's just your baseline feeling. Okay. So, will I have sex? There might be a time, you know? I've had sex before. Yeah. I simply don't need sex. There's not a requirement. It is not a requirement because you would be born attached to sex, like to somebody. God made you whole. When you search for sex, you're searching outside of you. The whole quest that you're on, it's a search within you. Yeah. That's much less common now. That is true. And some people, Strawberry Mira, I love that name, is they're forced to get married. Some people get married at super young age. Usually it was a caste thing. So you usually didn't even get to choose who you married. No, you're just thinking we're arising above biology. Okay? Hello, Henry Lambert. It's always her, Alan Watts. Yeah. Yeah. What happens is if you don't ejaculate, men or female, what will happen? The reason why they say not to even have sex, because first of all, it's the biggest lure. I have nothing against sex. You can have as much sex as you want. I'm pro sex. Okay? Sex is really for fun at the end of the day. Unless you're creating a baby. Okay? Most people are having sex because they're stressed. Or they're lusting, which is just something made up. Okay? Their mind is agitated. The thing is, when you don't ejaculate for so long, you hold your seed or your essence. What will happen is the seed will grow, this power will grow inside of you. You will feel love inside of you. You will naturally become calm. You will feel God. Thus, you will feel everything. Okay? Yeah. Sex also, there's another big factor is, and this is a real big factor, it takes time. Everything in your life takes time. Okay? Where are you dividing your time? Oh. Is it about me? God bless you all. I want all of you to feel happiness forever. I'm not with temporal. Temporary. Okay? Is this about me? The head? Or is this for the Lord? Am I thinking about everybody else? Or am I just thinking about this one person? Because you are everything. Am I thinking about humanity? Serving? Or am I thinking about, again, me? You get what you put out. It looks bad. I don't care what it looks like. Looks are a fragment of your mind. Hello, Barwick. I give some of the best knowledge, but who has eyes to see? Who has ears to listen? The reason why someone will not like their life is because they're impatient. I can never give you life, joy, love if you're impatient. It will never last. You'll never find God and actually feel Him. He's the most patient. Okay? It's just as simple as that. Most people lack the patience. Squirrel. We were talking about raccoons yesterday. Hello, Samuel Levin. I am the master. Yeah, that's true. But who baits the master? Yourself. You talking to yourself. Eyes wide open, stoner code. I see you, Euphoria. Yeah. Yeah. In a way, it doesn't really matter. My girlfriend, or I don't want to say that she broke up with me, but because there's not a reason. It wasn't that she broke up with me. It was kind of more so her. It was nothing to do with me. Yeah. But I'm not sad, mad. Yeah. It turns to sustenance, that's true. The sea needs to be flushed regularly. It doesn't expire or go bad. It can have toxins in it. Okay, but I wouldn't be worried about that. And not most people know that. Hello, Edward Barrett. You think it's a personal choice? Everything's a personal choice. Everything. You make personal choices every day. Usually what you're going to do and your job. Even your thoughts, the way you see them, that's all your choice. Yeah, so I actually do have a hat. Okay. Probably in here. But sometimes I like the sun to get on my head. Yeah. But stoner code, I'm not trying to do that. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm simply not trying to really do anything. Taoism makes more sense. I hear bells, or is it my imagination? Like here or inside of you? Hearing bells is a spiritual sound. Yeah, you can hear it inside of you. Attention seekers. Everybody wants attention. This is why a lot of people on social media, there's nothing wrong to get attention. There's nothing wrong with doing anything. Okay? First of all, it's how it makes you feel. That's what creates a sin. Or you could say karma. Your intention. A lot of people they know their intention. But a lot of people on social media, whether it's a man or a woman, shaking their body, they're shaking it from a sexual stance. It doesn't matter if they're even doing it sexually. They usually want attention. But the thing is, they want attention because they're not giving themselves attention. They haven't found this inside of them. Yeah. So all attention seeking is just, again, them trying to find inside themselves. I'm scrolling up on some of the comments because I wanted to read some of them. Yeah. Hello, Tiger Bay. Yeah, yeah, that's true, Jeremy. Kids, daughters, and sons are needed, obviously. Yeah, I mean they're already here. I don't believe this is a man's world. That's yeah. I mean that's how you think in perspective. I'm struggling to find the love in a lot of people. Yeah, simply don't focus on society. You're putting the focus outwardly. Then you're always going to be let down. You're just going to find something you're frustrated with. Okay. Yeah. Simply just drop the frustration altogether. See it as positivity. Because if you see it from a negative, then you feel negative. And not until you change it till you feel better. So anything negative, you have to change it to a positive perspective to feel better. It's that simple. And it always works that way. And you're frustrated with society, but again, we need to redirect inwardly, Alan Watts. Because once you feel the love inside of you, you're not frustrated with society. God's going to give you the best path. He's going to give you miraculous people and things because you've already found him. This is the epitome of life, the whole goal of life. To stay in this love inside of us. And anybody who's ever had love in their life, genuinely, it doesn't have to be intimacy, physical. That was God. It's simply a natural occurrence. We shouldn't hide sex and, Sally, eh? People always don't want to talk about sex and almost demonize it. But why? It's a very natural thing. There should be nothing wrong, in my eyes, to see sex going on outside. Yeah. It should be legal in that regard. Yeah. Then people wouldn't fuss about it. Animals have sex too. Everywhere, anywhere. Telekinesis is the thought, like I love yogurt, but your friends is like it's fruity and girl food. Yeah. Well, telekinesis is real. It has to be. That's where it comes from, to even have the thought of it. I'm gay. Thank you very much. You're the one thinking of Diddy Clip Hub. Diddy must be on your mind. I don't think about Diddy at all. God bless Diddy. I hope his life is filled with love. The Diddy's on your mind. And you need to realize this. He's in your life when he's on your mind. Yeah. That is true, Sally A. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can block whoever, Euphoria. And I appreciate, all the moderators. They may not be in here. I only have a few. And I appreciate just everybody in the world for all your services. We're all playing certain specific roles, and we're all fulfilling our lives. So let's try the best we can. And what we're all trying to get back to, no matter the lesson, no matter what's on your mind, no matter the struggle in your life, it's love. This whole world is a resistance towards love. Oh, sorry. To what you naturally are. People are resisting what they naturally are. I feel this. That's the only reason I can even speak about it. And it also resonates if you have some sense of empathy, if something has touched you. Because most people, if they're stuck in their mind, they can maybe understand me logically. But again, it's already inside of you. That's why it rings true. Yeah. Yeah, Strawberry, there's really nothing to take serious. So, I agree. And I just want to thank all you guys. The whole world is just resisting love. They're creating a force against it. You'll see as soon as you just free yourself, choose love, then you feel lovely. You feel God's presence. Thank you, Tony, a guy, ton. Last one here, it's a stillbirth. Yeah. Every situation and consequence in your life, don't think of it as your fault in that you're not caring or something like that. Because God knows. He's trying to bring you back to this love. Anything that goes on in your life. Okay. Nice mustache. I guess that's like the new thing to say about mustaches. Okay. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. Really, it's just emanating. The happiness is already inside of us. Okay? If you follow your happiness, it will take you everywhere. You will do happy things. You won't have a sucky job. Most people that have a job they don't like, it has nothing to do with what they don't like. They're already miserable. So they give themselves whatever. Okay? The trolls, they get paid from higher up. Holy Spirit, God bless your soul. I don't know how you know that. Thank you, Sally A. Aliens are very real. Hello, Nathan Watts. Yeah. Use grief to find God. God doesn't want you to suffer. And anytime we're suffering, it's just to bring us back to the love. Is it cold there? No, not the sun's up. Not really. That's true, Sally A. I'm resisting a razor. Elon's full of money. So you can take that as is. Elon has enough money to provide whatever the world needs. He instead of him, Elon is resisting. Okay? How is he resisting? Because he's trying to win people over, which he's trying to win your love. Whether it's buying something or just liking him. He doesn't have the love in himself, okay? But it is there. He just hasn't found it. Because he, instead of selling stuff and doing whatever he does, he has enough money, and we could say maybe a smart guy. Instead of trying to do all this other side, he's beating around the bush. He's avoiding love. Because if he wanted people to love him, all he would have to do, the whole world would remember him forever. If he would just spend all his money on the whole world would praise him, whether good or bad. They would praise him. And the whole world would be happy and in love because of him basically saving it. He already has the money. But oh no, he's not going to do that, of course. Of course. He would win everyone's love, even just over that. Do you see? He doesn't think this, though. I might get some beer. The thing is I don't know how to do that. Hold in just 1 minute. Hold on just 1 minute. I made a song like that before. But I don't know how to do all that, so I was waiting for somebody to do it for me, and it never happened. So it's already been there. It's already was supposed to happen. God didn't want me living like this? Oh, yeah. Okay. How do you know that? I'll scroll to the top. I can see you wait there. You say women dance for money. Well, if men wouldn't go to Watchies. Yeah. I know I would praise them. Yeah. It's very easy. It's very simple. He's probably never thought of this. Literally, that's all. It's love. Again, the whole world is resisting love. Morality is not subjective. It's already built inside of you through God's compass. Yeah. Karma's not real. Good things happen to bad people all the time. That means their karma is just catching up to them, Troy. Karma and sins are basically the same thing. Karma isn't even bad or good. It's when you put out an action followed by, well, by your intention, then you get what you put out. It's, yeah. It is the same thing as a sin, but it's kind of more neutral or unbiased than the word karma. We learn from history. We don't learn from history. Yeah. Women dance, though, because we're paying them to dance, and we've held them captive. Yeah. Who knows, if you're a woman, too, you might want to dance. It might not even be about the money. Tiger Bay, too much knowledge. Life begins where fear ends. Okay. Yeah, no fear death. Thank you, Euphoria. He has monopoly, not money. I mean, he has both. It's okay, you're still beautiful with all your face here. Yeah. I'm not trying to look any certain way. You gotta understand, most of the world, they're trying to look like something. They're trying to create a persona. Therefore, it makes other people try to create a persona and look like them. This is how I naturally look. This is how the human race naturally looks. Hating on me is ultimately hating on yourself. This is how we naturally look. It's hilarious as people come in, and when they really try to come at me or something, the whole world is trying to impress you with something that's basically just an appearance. Usually they have to act artificial by the means and needs. First of all, God made you exactly how you are. You can't change that. No ifs, ands, or buts. Also, yeah, when you feel the love inside of you, this is what everyone's trying to get. Why do you put on appearances? Why do women wear makeup? Why do people use filters? Because they're trying to get to love. They want love. They'll never get it. They'll never be completely satisfied. It will go up and down like a roller coaster, because the love that they're searching for is inside of themselves. Then you won't care about your appearance. Well, if Elon doesn't have money, Jeff Bezos does, and so does Donald Trump. How many perfect days? I used to have, every day used to be perfect for me before my body got messed up. Yeah. almost every day. Your day is already perfect, Sally. We just find things that aren't perfect and then we attach to them. Because when you get an idea in your head, you focus on that. Usually you focus on it. But you could focus on anything in the world. But why are you focusing on that? Because usually it's making you feel something negative. So then you're attracted or attached to it. But that is just your main focus. You can think about a fence. Glue yourself to the fence. You could think about a pyramid, and you can think about the rock. You could think about the desert, the sun, the angle of your house, how the sun hits your house. You could think of anything. The perfect days are because we're making them and seeing them as imperfect. Okay? Only if you're incredibly ill, which is like very few percentage of people, they can't focus or gain control. And I was in one of those cases. God has put us here to feel amazing, to enjoy our lives. We're supposed to. If we're not enjoying our lives, this should be our main goal, to find out what we need to change and what we need to do. Haters are a good sign you're doing something right. Yeah. As soon as you tell somebody something, they have a chance to shoot down your dreams or where you want to go, what you're going to do. It happens every day in my life, beyond online. Okay? And I've had best friends do it. I've had family members do it. Yeah. Then you'll learn the secret. First of all, not care what someone says. You know if someone's negative, and you just won't tell them. Because then they're going to feed you negativity. Yeah, most creatures only have one sex once a year. That's perfectly mystical rock hounding. And some people are masturbating every day. So, body, blood, and soul. Again, I'm not against anybody, because it's always going to be a perspective that you have. But I'm not settling for negativity. Simply, I am positivity. God bless you all. It's radiating for me. It's radiating all around us. The only way you can be negative is if you think about being negative. You create a negative viewpoint. It's not that it's bad. It's that it makes you wobble. You feel suckage from it. You will feel suffering. Closed off. You just create tension. Thank you, Jamal, Ludden. Hello, Lucas. I will be going live about 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Okay, just to let everybody know, Eastern time. So around like 8:30 Eastern time, because the sun is coming up later and everybody's sleeping in. Not me, but for the people. Yeah. So hello, Lucas. And I am having free one-on-ones. You just comment or reach out to me. Yeah, Strawberry Mare. A lot of people just don't follow the the roles. So, yeah. I mean, so that's why people get upset. We live in a dump realm. I mean, that's your perspective. I simply don't think of nothing. Yeah. But if I did, I would say all of life is beautiful. I know, but all of it is God. It's all God's love. See God in everything. And keep your thoughts on God, on love. And then you choose love. Then you handle every situation lightly, with precision, with grace. I am that I am. Yes, Tiger Bay. Kolopchi, Klopchi. The little seeds of men planted in the darkness of earth. Pray for the priest to inform you of what you need. Blood, and soul divinity. Sleeping on bottled water. You're so bored? Huh. Why is that? You need to channel positive, though, and we both know why. What about human judgment? The human judgment. Okay. If you've seen something happening, like, you're already connected to the world. God talks to you through your intuition. He will tell you what to do by righteousness. And then you would act upon it. You don't have to think about it. Yeah. We talked about earlier how a lot of people can read something, whether it's the Bible, and it is the main topic today, though we already touched it. Just because you read anything, you may know all the teachings, but you have to actually put them into practice. You actually have to experience it. If I read a book on how to build a house, but I never build a house, well, then how can I show somebody, and can I actually build the house? Do I actually have the experience? What if something goes wrong? Tiger Bay. We are living through the source of God, and I know people say they say that, yeah, but a lot of people don't like. A lot of people don't like that. So God is not dead. Living is living life. Yeah. You could still make good choices from the head, but you'll get the feeling of intuition always comes very quick because you're connected to all of this before you get to think about it. Okay. Evil people are just justifying everything they think about. They're self-preserving themselves. It's a me complex in their head. They're not feeling what reality's trying to tell them. Okay? Most people in the world can feel intuition. Everybody can. You're a moron? Okay, thank you. God bless you. Yeah. We are living life, and this is all living life. So, KJAR, CIAB, you haven't felt this yet? Else you wouldn't even say that. Nothing can be dead because it's always living. When you feel this, then you'll know this. Yeah, he's pissed because he's jealous that Jesus was spreading love, and he wanted this. But he was seeking it externally. He was seeking it out of ignorance and not reasoning that this is his inside of him. It's what's keeping him alive. So amen. You crack me up, Euphoria. I wish you all eternal happiness. And I wish you feel love eternally. And go to heaven. Go right next to God, even. And then this all happens through God. Okay? None of it is done by me. I'm not taking any credit. I'm just a guide. Okay? And so is everyone else. What if God was one of us? Yeah. Fallen gods, falling angels. Yeah. I don't. He who hesitates is lost. Yeah, but how do you know if someone's hesitating or not, or just being patient? Taking your time is the only way you'll find the Lord. That's true, Jeremy. Anything that happens to you in your life, you just need the calm. You just need to come back to this calm inside of you. Because it's your mind that's fidgety. It's your mind that's agitated. Jenny from the block. I mean, some of these accounts could be impersonating other accounts you guys blocked or I've blocked. Yeah. And again, I'm sorry about yesterday, Jeremy. I, I wouldn't have kicked you out, and or obviously that wasn't me. Better hope people are around to forgive you. Yeah. That's them. That's not you. If God came back today, he shouldn't want to come to America. Where are you from? I was supposed to go down south like yesterday and months ago, but that didn't happen. And I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where the Amish like to locate. Which I'm pretty sure they're, lovers of God. I don't know much about them. They're kind of like in the middle of the state. But I didn't get to go where I was supposed to go. It wasn't on me, else I would have made it happen. I'm a man of action. And I've always been this real. What's up, boss? God bless you. But God, it was God's wish. I wasn't meant to go. And yeah, that's up to him. I'm not going to be mad about it. Not going to. In fact, I'm actually happy. And completely okay. Yeah. God, that just means God has more blessings for you. Yeah. The gun has no power over his bow. I don't know who the Linux guy is landing. You look like a handsome Jonas brother. Oh, thank you, Anna. Yeah. So, hello, Ganolis. Fails. Yeah. You can do that by going in your mind and a projection. Yeah. Thank you, Anna. Yotita. Yutiva. Everybody's beautiful. Mystic rock hounding. I wouldn't say F the Bible. You're just acting angry. Don't let that affect you. You're creating resentment. Yeah. He looks like into a Jesus, not a four-eyed God. Doesn't matter what you say about me. That's completely what you say. What you think. Nothing bothers me. Love is life and life is living. So, like, God, when I start asking questions, I get ignored. It all depends on the person and how much sincerity you're putting in it. Are you giving your all? Or do you still have doubts? And he'll show you in your life if you have doubts. Okay? He's always talking to you. First of all, he's the living life inside of you. That's just a fact. And that's why you're living. So your intuition is how God really speaks to you. If you don't believe in God, it's how the universe speaks to you. Because you're in here. You're in here. You call it a simulation. But to be in here, you have to be one with everything, connected. Okay? You are actually the pinpoint of existence. You are the location. There is no universe. That's just an idea. Your intuition is always telling you what's going on and where you would like to go. Intuition is not a thought. And it's through the feel. This is how you choose righteousness. Okay? Most people ignore their intuition all their life because it's a metaphysical thing. It's a sixth sense. And they think their brain, and they're correct with everything they know and say and do with their brain. Yeah, anybody can do that. And this is the whole battle of Earth. Every story you hear is just a battle of the mind. Everybody's story. But God is he's always on. He has to be. It's the living life. So everything, including you, is this living life. If you step into the feel of your intuition through concentration and steadiness, you're going to have to calm down, first of all. Then you'll feel what I'm talking about. You can be in your intuition, the feel of God, 24/7. Instead of just, most people, oh wow, something dangerous is about to happen. I feel it. That's the worst time to listen to your intuition. Because it's always on. What happened to me? I found God. Next question. The life itself never dies. You can only feel this once you tap in. Because when I tap into my life, I become the feel of the life. I just become the absolute feel of the life. And thinking ends. What is living your life? It's nothing to do with walking or moving. It's just actually feeling your life, and you feel the absolute entirety. Okay. And I can still even have a thought, but I'm not attracted to it. I'm still in the feel of my life. It has no grip on me, and I'm not attached to anything. No drug, no sex, no people's negativity, no mansion. Okay? Okay. Oh yeah, I just answered them. We spent a long time on it too. Demons are trying to hurt you physically. Okay. They're trying to hurt your mind and infiltrate your mind. So yes, Jeremy's right. That's why God said nothing can hurt you when you're with him. Yeah. Yeah. Everything has always been in you, Jenny, if you think about it. Your reaction to the world, everything. All your emotions, your reactions, and your ideas, and everything you felt has been right inside of you. That's how you even experienced it. Death is not bad. Yeah, death is only bad when you view it that way. If you view it as negative, then every time you think about death, oh man. If you see it in a positive way, okay, it's a celebration. He has moved on to better things. He has served his purpose, his existence. He is with the Lord. Okay? Even if someone maybe evil goes to hell, okay? God bless them. They, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna be like, yeah. So, and again, it's our perspective. It's all right to grieve when someone dies. It's all right to do that for weeks or however long, a couple days. But if you feel the life inside of you, you'll still connect to anything that's already died. You always have contact. Through the mind, you think, oh, I don't. This is the end. It's an illusion. You know? So, it's only when you see it from a negative way with your mind, you'll know it's negative by you feeling bad. The mind can create anything. So anything that you don't like or you feel bad about, you tap into the mind, you slow down, have awareness of the thought, oh, it's my viewpoint that's negative. If you change it to a positive, then you feel good about it. Amen, Brian DC. Amen, Globe. Girls or guys? Thank you, Maybach. I love you. There's a ripoff of old Sumerian mythology. And so what? What if it is? What if it isn't? How's that affecting you? You use judgment sent from on high? Good for you, Jenny. I love you. And I want you all to have happiness. That's all I'm here for. God is everything positive. So going towards positivity is going towards him. Well, Kay Garcia, I sometimes just don't get to hit people's comments because there's a lot of them, and hopefully some other people will respond. You can always come back. We're here every morning. You can always come back. Or maybe you'll just forget about the question overall. And then it's not there anymore. God bless you. But I wish I could read everybody's comment. The psychedelics, yeah, the only one is mushrooms. And I'm not going to go into the whole stories of them. But it was like 10 years ago at this point, 11 years ago. And the last time I took them, I was very disappointed. I almost wish I didn't take them. That was the lesson, because it was just showing me in my head what I already knew. It was a letdown. Okay? That all drugs are just what. I wasn't trying to see anything either necessarily. It's more for fun at the time. I've done them a handful of times, and I never plan to do any drugs again. Yeah. That's. You don't need them to find the ultimate, to get to an enlightenment, and they will never get you there, unfortunately. I'm actually pro for them. I'm not against them or anti anything. Okay. But some people, I understand they heal. They definitely heal people. So I am definitely for the healing properties of anything, really. I think a lot of stuff is blown out of proportion, for sure. And it should be for healing or, for fun or recreational at that point. And that stuff shouldn't be like an ongoing thing, especially like mushrooms. That's not something you do like every day and every week. It's not. So I'm pro for them. Yeah. Take your meds. I tripped balls. Yeah. We all sunshine. I could tell you about the story sometime, internal light. Yeah. But I'm just being truthful. So, the whole idea of drugs is, if you're searching for something, again, the search isn't already inside of you. Yeah. It's kind of more so of a distraction at the end of the day. That's why most people stop doing drugs. I'm gonna scroll to the top because I'm way behind. I see. I'm way behind. I'm sorry. Earth already is a lovely place, Jenny. If you install loveliness and see the world as a lovely place, something immense will happen inside of you. If you stay with this as a lovely place, you will feel lovely. Hell yeah. Yeah, the peace sign. I understand that this has been taking a different way, but I was only doing that because we rise together. It's actually, it was something good that's changed to something else. I wasn't focusing on it, Jenny, at all. I was telling you to focus on it. Blessings, Bernice. Yeah. There's no hope for Earth? There's definitely hope for Earth. I love you, that's what it means. I'll search it up after we rise together. God bless you. Yeah, there's, I don't know details about everything, of course. The greatest thing to know is that love exists, and it's the pinnacle of life. All other knowledge is, you could almost say, useless, because it's just a knowledge. You want to feel something. Love is what you want to feel. It's just like, yeah, it's what people try to get through sex. But if you're not loving before you get into sex, lusting, you're not going to get love out of it. I'll see you, Philip. You're going to call a spade a spade? You call me whatever you want. War on the horizon. Yeah. But that's out of God and out of the need. Yeah. It's the actions that make someone wicked. Because we're all the same life. You are the Christ, Holy Spirit. Thank you. I appreciate you. We rise together. And the most blessings to you. God is love and we need to practice. I am missing some. I'm at work. Well, God bless you, Euphoria. Look at you, multitasking. I really appreciate you, Euphoria. I love that name. I know I'm the one that suggested it. So I'm schizo-affective. Yeah. Anybody that talks in their mind, which is basically everybody, you're all schizophrenic. Everybody's schizophrenic. It's talking to yourself. It's not a bad thing. It's because Earth, yeah, Earth is not hell, but some people have their own perspective. Jesus is the key to true salvation, yes. And we have to act upon it. Surrender to it. These comments are somehow more psycho. Oh, you should see, this is like the bare minimum. Yeah. A lot, you should see like the beginning and the middle. It gets way more incredible than what's going on. People talk about drugs and accuse me of things that I don't even think about. And I don't care if someone's asking a genuine question. It's kind of easy to tell. But people are assuming so many things you can see in any one of my lives, basically. They literally have drugs on their mind and set assumptions. They talk about it more in the live stream than I've ever had. I've never even thought about that stuff. Or never even had that on my mind. It's like they'll talk about it one live stream More than I've talked about it my whole entire life. Watch me, Billy Goldsmith. I'm not going to shave the beard. There's are reasons. Shrooms are awesome. Yeah, I mean, I never bring up drugs talking. That's the thing, is like, I never even talk about them at all. Other people ask questions, so I just tell them. Yeah. I give them an answer. More so, I give them my perspective. That's all it is. Everyone just has a perspective. But I do feel love, and this is the key. This is the only real thing, and this is the truth. Okay? What you feel is real. Yeah. And we can all feel this. So most of the things that I'm going over is just me expressing the life that I am and the love that I am. And just spreading this happiness. Like, you know? I'm so happy. I can't get more happy, quote unquote. I'm just spreading my happiness at this point. It's simply inside of me. And it's inside of you. Yeah, but shrooms are natural. I mean, they're growing all over the place. Mushrooms. And I've definitely heard so many stories that I can't deny them. That they heal people of depression. So. Yeah, Earth is a purgatory. Earth is hell. Hell is low. Hell low. You will rinse and repeat, yeah. Hair metal loves you. Do you have a girlfriend? I guess not anymore. Yeah. India and revival too. What demonization are you? None. Hello, India. Hello, Samurai Jack. Yeah. I was reading up on some of the later comments. Anywho, love you, Brendan. Keep going. The path is narrow. Yeah, the thing is, we all know what we need to do, but few will go that way. Few will actually do it. It's not something that I know. It's not something somebody else knows. It's installed in all of us. We're all connected to life. Okay. So I'm no better than you. Don't ever think that. Don't ever envy me. Don't ever envy anyone. Okay. I'm not smarter than anybody, and no one is smarter than you. Okay. Even looking better and prettier, no one is. We all have this. We all know what we need to do. Just like as Lindsay said, we rise together. Beautiful name. Only a few will go that way. I'm just guiding you back. everything you see that's going on in your life. Person, place, or thing. They're guiding you too. Yeah. I try my best. I did send you back an email, Jeremy. So, but there's no rush. There's no rush for anything. Okay. This is when we actually get stable in God's presence. Like horses in a stable. Some can also kill you. Yeah, that's true. Some people just eat mushrooms for food. There could be a bunch of uses of mushrooms. Yeah, I don't bang chicks anymore. That's yeah, that's how it goes. And more importantly, I want someone that I have a connection with. Yeah. Are you asking me if I know how Jesus is real? Because you can feel him. He's the living life. You could also refer to the Bible. Also, some people have seen visions of him. I don't know everybody's experience. You can also, if you concentrate hard enough, you can actually talk to him too. You can talk to any of your ancestors. Yeah. It's simply your living life. When you feel your life, then you feel Jesus. You'll never really feel him through your mind. It's simply already naturally occurring. It's stepping out of your thinking mind. That's how you feel him. That's how it's not a no at this point. It is a knowing. Yeah. But intellectual data is just intellectual data. I can do a backflip. I just haven't practiced it. Yeah. We're all the same life. The only thing that separates you and why you don't feel the life is the barriers you create. Your thinking, any thinking, is distracting you from the feel of your life. You can only do two things in all of reality. Think about it, or step out and feel. And then you feel everything, and it all feels the same. Everything has to have a fundamental feel to keep it alive. It's more than an object. It's more than what you see, what you hear, think, and smell. The base of everything, because we can't see it, is just like a floating feeling of love. Yeah. The objects and the sights, it's a mirage. It's a costume. That is the illusion itself that God created just to test you. Test your faith. Are you going to get caught up in the circus? Caught up in lust? fancy things. It's also a game, depending on how your perspective. So I agree with you, Assumer Walto. Yeah, you found out exactly, Strawberry. Exactly. You read the Bible because you had the life experience to match it. Yeah. Me, I've had the life experience. We all have life lessons. It's not just me. God is, and I overcame the life lessons that He gave me. Most people are just, they struggle with their life lessons forever because they resist. Okay? So the life lessons directly that I learned or overcame, they're the same lessons in the Bible. There's nothing outside of this. Okay? Everything is connected and intertwined. The Bible just explains maybe what happened to me in its own way. Okay? And everyone explains in their own way. So it's one and the same. He wants Fizz to answer. Oh, I did just answer. Yeah. The answer is simply not in your mind. The answer to everything is completely meditating, completely concentrating to where your thoughts empty, and all of the space outside of you, it will give you the answer. That's the only way to verify and feel the answer. So it kind of sucks to the mind. The mind doesn't want to hear this. Reality is just this space. It's a stillness. And why we're here on this earth is to calm down our mind so you can feel all of reality, which is just the feeling of love. God bless you all. Because He's life, Sunflower. And you are the living life. It's living. You can't conceptualize it. As much as you want to and think, it's when you get to the end of thinking, you feel the living life. It's the most exasperating, if that's a word. It's the most fulfilling thing. There's no word for it, okay? But people, they translate it to love. It's an exuberance. It's a life complete. You feel complete here. You don't care and you don't need nothing. It's the end of wants. The end of desires. Yeah, grace is naturally occurring. That's a lot of people will never get to grace. They'll never even think about it because most people on the internet and the world, there's two things. One, they're running around too much. They're just running around. They're thinking too much. The thinking needs to end. Because you can't catch it. That's what it agitates you. You aren't aware of your thinking if that's all you know. You forgot about your life, your body. Your body's always on. You're just not paying attention. You're paying attention to this hamster on the wheel. So why most meditations, it's a slowing down. Yeah. Another thing is, especially on YouTube, even with spiritual people, they're always cutting the breath out. They're trying to give you knowledge. They're trying to give you info. I hate to say it. It's all bullshit. Hello.
Come on.
Because breath is life. The silence in between what anybody's saying, that is what you're looking for. Okay? So the internet is also feeding you this overstimulation. Even the spiritual people. So I don't agree with a lot of them. Yeah, what they're saying is true, but people need to slow down. Getting more info is just gonna have you overthinking. Yeah. So that's right, Billy. Sorry, I went off on that one, huh? But a lot of the YouTube videos, I can't even watch them because there's just somebody blurting. It just sounds like someone's blurting words out, sounds. It actually disturbs my soul. That's how touched I am with the soul. Okay? And then someone's rattling off their mind. Not that I don't have to deal with that in real life either. But they're also cutting out their breaths. So it's unnatural and unnormal. So people's attention span, yeah, you see? A short attention span is the worst thing to have. God is attention span in itself. That's how he's always watching. How's it going? Happy Halloween. Yeah, it looks like you're ready. The owl, yeah. Sorry, I got caught up into that. Hello, Natalie Rose. Yeah. Wow, you got a small part of your brain removed? Wow. Be nice to people. Stop holding back your love. Then you're not going to feel okay. Say hi to people. Give them compliments. It's not always about hitting on somebody. Thank you, positive, or thank you, post teeny bras. Or bras. So you like silent meditation? I'm always in the silence, Billy. Yeah. Silence is God. You can feel it right now. Through the human being, when he has the awareness, specifically, it can be transmitted to other things and human beings more efficiently. Okay? Not just any human being, but one that is actually abiding in the stillness. And that has awareness. I don't know why you retracted your message. But yeah, I prefer a lot of silence, actually. Can't believe all I went through. Yeah, it's a blessing, Jeremy. It's really a blessing. And once you get there, you're just incredibly happy. You can never stop smiling. It's like you have no more worries. It's like everything just works out for you. magically. Yeah. It's very It's so peaceful. Yeah. Sounds like running water. Hi, Geico Caveman, the Blair Witch. Yeah. That's amazing. And everyone in here is amazing. God bless all you guys. Yeah, I'm starving. But God still, He gave me energy to push through this. Oh, that's so nice of you, Jeremy. See, you have to have something happen to you to come to Jesus. Or just to come to this calmness, this love. It's very easy, but most people are resisting this. Then there are no problems. Exaporus, I'm way behind on the comments. No, not. Yeah, is Exaporus a word? Hello, loading. Loading now. Yeah, that's true, Holy Spirit. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Ascribe to you, but jump 5 times. I'm jumping in my mind, using. Happy Halloween. I haven't even mentioned Halloween, Holy Spirit. I know you started like talking about that. And hello, Young Key. The Way of a Pilgrim. No, I haven't, but the sound of it rings true. And it sounds like a really good book. I can tell I already like it. Yeah, but I'm going to be releasing all of my books. A lot of them are probably going to be next year for free. So you'll be able to download the digitally. They'll all be for free. But I'll probably eventually sell physical copies. And then you can go on from there. Halloween is of the devil. Yeah. I don't really celebrate, like, I just celebrate life. Yeah. When I see a pumpkin with a cute little face on it, I just see a pumpkin carved with a cute little face. It's the way that you're seeing it. But I totally understand what you're saying, Holy Spirit. Okay? Yeah. The scare and the fear. Get it? Sometimes I see cute little decorations, though. And they're cute. It's just that. Oh, you're very smart, too. And Asumerus Ratobi. Utobi. Just see me as your best friend. I'm everyone's best friend. But only if they let me be. Or see me as that way. Or just see me as a god. Do you listen to music too? I used to listen to music every day. So all types. I like upbeat music. More so, I like dancing to music. I do like performing live music, or maybe if someone was playing the violin slowly or harp. I'm never around that though, so I can't even have input. I'm just usually too busy to even listen to music. Yeah, unfortunately. And I, I'm usually concentrating on something else. Plus, my body. The thing is right now, when I listen to a lot of music, I don't like the way it's affecting my soul. I don't like how it's like whatever it's doing, it's causing something. So I just don't like listening to it. Yeah. But that's basically why. My body also is messed up, so I prefer calmness, you know, unemotional music. There's music in the silence, natural sounds happening going on. I just like it when the music is off, basically. That could change in the future. My body could get super healthy and I could be back to dancing and listening to music all the time. It just, yeah. I could tell you one time that I fasted and basically was about to leave my body. When I would hear the music, I don't know if it was because it was through the phone or what, or maybe the song that I picked. I knew everything about it and it was very emotional, like immediately. It was a song I already knew that I liked. I didn't want to listen to any music. It felt like a disturbance. It was like I was feeling the frequency and it was like, no, I don't. It was too much. Yeah, I mean, that's how basically I see it, Germany. I'm not going and saying, I understand, but I just see it from a more positive point of view. Yeah. Little kids are going out having fun. They they really enjoy this. You're not going to go and like they're not going to care anything you tell them other than that. You know what I mean? You would dress up as a Power Ranger, Samuel Loving. Yeah, I mean, the kids, that's the thing. We might see it as a certain way, but the kids see it as woohoo, you know what I mean? This is going to be fun. That's how I seen it. I never seen anything really as bad when I was young. That's nice, Samuel. It's actually a very good book. Homeless guy, or you lost? Yeah. God has found me though. Oh, I wish them happy Halloween as like a nice gesture. So I because they were like dressed up and they had a bunch of candy and they were dressed up. So I thought it was just a nice gesture. See, I was coming from a nice place, positive place. That is true, Natalie Rose. That didn't cross my mind. It's not like I was like, "Oh no, you can't. No, no, no." I wasn't going to stop her and tell her what she can't do. Well, she was already enjoying it. Ha- Holy Spirit. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. Hello, MK. Yeah, don't. I was just trying to be a nice gesture. Wasn't. Um, like my for example, my grandma. Uh, I'm probably gonna end up saying, Happy Halloween to her, because she really likes it. You know, we all lost till we found Jesus. Yeah. Um. Do you write? I was writing a book. Like I completed and was working on a handful of books and doing many of things, but then my whole life changed basically overnight to where I couldn't eat anymore. I couldn't move, though I tried and tried, and it never got better. And I'm still dealing with it. And yes, you could say it's a hell in a way for sure. Um, no, I completed a life guide one, like a self-help guide. But these are before, like, you could say finding God and actual enlightenment. So, but they're still very, very good. I mean, I would say. The one was even proofread by somebody, which is like a librarian. Yeah. So I have that one, which is like a self-help guide. Then there was another one that I was working on for the vegan diet. It was supposed to be like a ridicule, but a comedy in a way. More so a comedy, but my story and experience with it, which is I thought were going to be one of the greatest books. But since I couldn't think and I couldn't be creative and I couldn't continue the book, so I haven't. I've been waiting. I don't know if I'm going to finish that one. That one was just started. And the other ones were actually they were very simple children's book. Pretty much like the next Cat in the Hat revolutionary. And I have those. Okay. So all those are going to be, I will have new ones I definitely want to do, but I want to have my full creativity. Yeah, I mean, everybody I know, basically, other than people on the internet, they celebrate Halloween. They don't, again, they're not seeing it as, they're seeing it as something good and positive. Yeah. I mean, I don't necessarily celebrate Halloween either, but, you know, you again. Too much processes need to be just music. I feel that. Yeah, and it's you could see it as something sad. Quack quack. But the thing is I used to be the biggest fan of music. Like yeah. The biggest fan. I still love dancing. It's not that I even don't like the music. I just prefer I have something better right now. But I completely agree with that. Yeah. It's not that I don't like having a shaved head and whatever face. I like this better. Okay? It's not that I don't like playing basketball, or you could even say drinking, which I don't care about, or doing other things. I like this better. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a fall festival, Barry Percy. Yeah. I mean, I would love to go on with a good friend or girlfriend, which supposedly I don't have anymore, or I don't know what happened. It's, but that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to change my inner state. It's nothing I did. Um, and yeah, I would love to go on a little, what a pumpkin patch? Hell yeah, I would love to go. I would rather. It was on the radio. That I listen to this like there's been country on when I'm driving the car. Yeah, and I actually like country now. I feel it. I like upbeat music. You know, if I'm listening to it, I mean, I like to dance to any kind. So, but if I was laying down, I would want like a slow violin, a slow flute. I don't need to. No, I don't need that. It's already inside of me. 'Cause this brings up so many things. But they said on the radio, you see how this all synchronizes? Everything is in synchronicity. So I the radio, the person for the radio was like, "Oh, would you guys rather go to scare a haunted house or to a pumpkin patch?" And I was like, that's actually a cool question." And I was like, I'd rather go to a pumpkin patch. I think that would be real fun, especially the ones around here I've been to before, long time ago. But then someone called in and was like, some said pumpkin patch, of course. They don't want to go to do with all the scary stuff. Same with me. But then one woman called and was like, "Hey," I was like, "I would go to the scare house." And the radio host was like, "Why?" She's like, "Oh, because nothing scares me." She's like, and well, the radio host guessed, basically. She's like, "Oh," and the person was like, "Yeah, nothing scares me. I want it. It's funny to me. It's fun." Yeah, so it didn't scare her. It was her perspective. She wants to see if they can make her jump. Okay, so there was the radio got fixed on us classical music. I think it might have even been local, but every time I listened to this for like 3 days straight to a week straight. Classical music. First of all, it was moving way too fast. I don't like. I don't want that. Okay, how's it going? Because when people get very professional at sometimes nowadays and age, they want to play it really fast. I don't. That doesn't make it better. It doesn't make it sound better. Okay. And yeah, so people do, and all it was when I heard it, it was different. It was different symphonies or musicals, but it all sounded exactly the same every time that I listened to it in the car. It wasn't bad, but it's just sound repetitive. I didn't want to listen to it. Yeah. So, and there used to be apple orchards, like whole apple farms, apple cider, picking apples, apple juice. We used to go these on like field trips. Same with the pumpkin patch. So I wouldn't mind going through a corn maze. That'd be fun. Fun as hell. No pun. Yeah. Any one of those I'd be fun to do. I'm about to get out of here too, so. You recently met someone who calms down all the voices in my head. That's because God's just trying to show you inside of yourself. It's fine, try in. Not. So we just had a really interesting convo. See you, Jeremy, MK, Strawberry. It does affect you. Yeah, we talked about that before I got into it. Oh, it don't affect you. I wouldn't encourage kids to eat candy. Yeah, I mean that's out of our reach. That's totally up to the awareness of the parents. Okay. And actually, one of my first videos on YouTube was about Halloween, and yeah, I was talking about candy and how we should make better choices. But it didn't get no views. It was right around Halloween. Yeah. So. Oh, Triune, it's been a string of talking from one thing to another. Yeah, Natalie Rose, you're not religious? Well, you still are blessed. And I still love you, Natalie Rose. The whole religious, wherever it is trying to get you back to love. Yeah. Yeah. Good morning, Triune. I mean, it's been about a couple hours in here, so. Uh, we're not celebrating that, Walter Disney. Other people are celebrating that. Yeah. And it's simply happening. Yeah. Although I don't see, and I see positive things outside of that, even though it is that. But we already went over this. Yeah. A kid in a costume is just having fun. They don't see it as good or bad. They're happy and they're excited. You're the one that ultimately sees it's good or bad. Okay. Again, I don't really celebrate any holidays, so I understand why people have certain perspectives. I'm completely aware. Yeah. No Halloween for you? Yeah, I mean, like for instance, you and your friends or some people you know, they're dressing up in costumes and having a party. They're not they're trying to do something positive or fun. Yeah. I don't get too caught up in the idea of what I think of Halloween or what I'm talking about. It's just, yeah. Do you live on the street? Of course. Many ocean in the fish. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't looking. The best people always come to you, especially for a male. The woman will come to you, the one that's fit for you, or you'll just run into her. I bet you can't afford a car. Most people can't afford a car, John, though. And I've actually owned and bought all 6 or 7 of my vehicles. Just a little fun fact. But my last car, yeah, it did get messed up. My last 2, actually. Hello, Yacker. Yeah, you try not to put more value. The value is inside of you. And every day you're living, every day is supposed to be a celebration. That's how it was in the ancient days. Every day was a celebration. People are trying to take the happiness away. Every day something was celebrated. It is true. People are trying to turn the happiness down. We're meant to just bring it back up. Okay? I will celebrate Halloween. Yeah. If you just, you're not the one, you're not the one doing whatever, you know what I mean? You see it as a positive thing and you're having fun. So we just got to understand this is where people are at. Ton of people in my neighborhood, my brother and my mother, not my mother, okay? My grandma. All these people in the neighborhood are celebrating Halloween. See you later, samurai. I did get a haircut, original native. And this is what it looks like. See you. Yeah, I might hold a second live today. Yeah, it's mainly for kids, so. And if you have kids, you could make up a whole nother holiday if you wanted to. I love you, Samuel. Can gather with God anywhere, anytime. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I love all you guys. You know, you got to make sure this. You get some physical exercise every day. Okay? Make sure like you're actually getting sun. And make sure you're going outside and preferably in nature. It's a great time to find God. You have to be willingly to do this. Okay? God's not going to lift you out of your room and place you in the middle of the forest. Actually go and set sites. Go on little hikes. You know, get away from all the noise and all the infrastructure. Cities. You know, just even going by yourself. It may be better to go by yourself. We create the best life. We have to find the love inside of us. This peacefulness. I love all you guys. I really do. And hopefully I get to see you guys all live in person. And I'll be doing this the rest of my life, so yeah. Next year is gonna be where I go in person. World events. And I wish you all eternal happiness. This is God. Choose love If you always choose love, your life will be lovely. You will know God. You will know life in its entirety. Everything else is a distraction, a sidetrack. Love is the purest. It's the greatest feeling. It's the only thing to know. It's what everybody's trying to feel. Unknowingly. Okay. The seeker, when you seek, you always get what you seek. Okay? It's the people who don't seek and don't search. They never find. They're still wondering. Yeah. Because to know what life's all about is to answer all your questions. And God is right now. He's right here. Okay. We're going to meet up in the air with Jesus. Oh, hello, Renee Medlin. You can smell me through the screen. Yeah. But I smell pretty good. Thank you, Sayers. This video is always available for playback. It's filled with knowledge, but most importantly, coming from the essence of love, the feeling of love. Then you can install it inside of you. Hey, what's up?
Halloween's her birthday. She's so excited.
Oh, Halloween's her birthday?
Oh, yeah, she made it. December 15th.
2 in 1.
Oh, no, 'cause she definitely is.
Are you a reincarnated apostle? Maybe. They called Apostle Paul crazy. Yeah, they call anything crazy. They call normal people crazy. Furry man. Yeah. You like calling me a furry man? Yeah. That's great. Church is Maximus chicken. Yeah, well, I'm always here if you need me. I got free one-on-ones right now. I got a program, which is just an ancient course, and it works to feel God, just as it's to still your mind at the same time. Yeah. All fake fear is created by yourself. Even if the devil shows up, it doesn't mean you're going to be in fear. If you're feeling love, nothing can touch you. The person brings out the child in me. Yeah, the child is the real you. There's no difference between your spirit from when you were a little child. Now you're just a bigger child. Okay. Yeah. But now we have we have awareness. So responsibilities doesn't mean really, it's really honestly better in a way. Yeah, Jesus had a problem with religious. I'm pretty sure about that too. I'm so glad that you found that person, you know. That means you're on the right path. Don't get caught up in that, because we don't need anybody, because the love is inside of us. Okay? If we start to lose this love, then we start to cast it outside of us. And then we start to blame people, get mad. Okay? But the real love is actually emanating inside of us. Even your spiritual partner is just to reflect this. Yeah. Oh yeah, the hate is just coming. It's not for me. Thank you, Mazamov. Zomo. And you can always rewatch this video. It's one of the best videos. Alright. I love all you guys. Your heart is the treasure you're looking for. God is the one. We're all in this together. Jesus McCracken. God bless you, Mark. Yeah, use Jesus' name. Yeah. God has power over everything. God bless you, Sweden. We're about to be out of here. Sweden's a very sweet place. I'll see you guys.